That is for men 28 and older, guaranteed. No one at 25 is like, you know, I like this, but at the same time, at 25 you're like, woo, party, yeah. Welcome back, by the way.
I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
And we are the Whiskey Watchers. And today we are really excited because we're taking a step out of our comfort zones, or at least my comfort zone, because Jake tends to like malty things.
Apparently.
Because
something I'm finding out about myself.
He loves Woodinville, and they are a very heavily malted whiskey, apparently. So, went to the store yesterday and found this big beauty. This is the Redwood Empire Foggy Burl American Single Malt Whiskey.
It's a Burl, B-U-R-L?
B-U-R-L, Burl.
All right.
So American Single Malts have been kind of getting a lot of traction.
Small lot series?
Yeah. But they've been getting a lot of traction lately, so we decided to jump on the train a little bit, see if I like it. I'm not usually a huge malt person, so we'll see how we like it. So along with Redwood Empire's beautiful label. I mean, look at that label.
I know.
It's beautiful. They also have a lot of transparency with this. 100% malted barley. The barrels are toasted and char level 3. Barrels, there were 27 barrels produced, 94 proof, batch number 1. And I believe, if I'm correct in my research, there are 7 different varietals of malted barley in this. So 27 barrels, 7 varietals of malted barley. So we're gonna taste it. And
if you guys have never seen these, every time they put a weird name on these, like the Foggy Burl, there's a story on why they chose that and what it is on the back.
So I'm not gonna read the whole thing.
Basically, there's a redwood off of the coast. Well, it's on the coast, and it's 347 feet tall, one of the tallest ever recorded, and it takes 40% of its moisture in through fog each year.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's what I was reading on the back.
Story of the Foggy Burl. If you want more on that, the back of this label is right here, and I'm sure you can find it online, or find a bottle in your local liquor store to pick up. Anyway, pause for cork pop.
Dainty.
Very dainty. Not much of a pop there, but we'll see how that goes. So,
instead of this hoodie, I almost got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt, but they had it on a wrong size hanger.
Oh.
I know. I really liked it too. I was like, and it was on sale.
So while Jake's pouring up his, go down below over there and hit that like and subscribe button, and join the property. Join the property. Join the family. Join our property. Join the family and.
Become a watcher,
Yeah, become a watcher. We really appreciate all the support you all are giving us, and it really does kind of make us want to go to that next level. Help us get to 500 and on to 1,000 for that free bottle giveaway.
Your like and follow motivates us to keep going. That is legitimately what it boils down to.
So, as we did in the last video, we're going to go ahead and feed some of that to this.
Feed the beast.
So this is the 2024 Infinity bottle that we might wind up giving away as an end-of-year present to a subscriber, just as a Christmas present from us. So, got the jigger out.
Merry Grimbus. Happy Chrysler.
Go ahead and throw the old funnel of destiny in there, and go ahead and feed the beast. About 3/4 of an ounce of this Foggy
pure malt
Burl. Wrong cork.
Depends on which bottle you were going for.
I was going for the Foggy Burl cork, and I grabbed this one.
Cork that comes with its own shot glass.
Right. So there's that. And now we can get on with this review. So, first things first. Let's take a look at it in the glass. Let's check the viscosity. 94 proof, I'm not expecting much. And
shame. Oh, God.
Surprisingly enough, it is kind of viscous. I see a little bit of a line here on the glass, but
tell me about it. Look at that line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's where I almost spilt the entire thing, but instead it was just a drip all over my hand.
So yeah, there are a lot of lines, and for it being such a low proof, the viscosity is there. The leg check is good to go.
This is what that tree looks like in the fog, just covered in moisture.
Just covered in moisture. All right, so let's give this a nose. Honestly, with this one here, they did say
Smells pretty
that
good.
the casks used are toasted in char level 3, so they are a first use barrel. Traditionally with single malt whiskey, I'll get to that. Traditionally with single malt, at least American whiskey, we've seen a lot of them be finished in like Oloroso sherry or some kind of other, like a port wine barrel, something like that, to impart a little bit more flavor. So this will be unique. This will be something different. So let's give her a nose. Oh wow! So this is
sweet. Like,
it smells very sweet, very.
I want to say fruity, but not quite.
This is like. Okay, so you know Fruit of the Loom. Like
With or without the cornucopia?
Well, without the cornucopia. But if you took all those fruits and just sniffed all of them at once,
And the wicker cornucopia.
and a little bit of the wicker cornucopia, I'm getting like a stoutiness too, like a maltiness. Obviously a maltiness, but like I'm getting kind of almost like a chocolate vibe.
See, I'm getting almost like berries and cream.
Berries and cream, and I'm getting this almost like a chili powder.
This is what the California forest smells like.
It's weird that I'm getting like almost a chili powder, maybe like a
Crushed red pepper flakes.
yeah, something like that.
Picante.
Fuego. I don't know. Anyway, enough smelling. Let's get to it. Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Here we go. Redwood Empire, Foggy Burl, down the hatch.
This just sounds like a gamer tag or a gamer guild. Redwood Empire, let's go! Based out of LA, baby!
Oh, wow. Okay.
Chocolatey, that's for
It's
sure.
very chocolatey. It's super chocolatey. I get a little bit of cinnamon. Wow. Okay,
And then the
Redwood
berry
Empire.
comes through too. That's weird.
Okay, Redwood Empire.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
It's like a chocolate covered blackberry.
With a cinnamon back end. I'm getting a lot of cinnamon on the back end. I don't know if you are or not, but I sure am.
I don't eat a lot of cinnamon. Allergy.
I like that. I don't like single malt stuff. I'm not a Scotch person. I don't usually like a whole lot of barley in my mash bills. Redwood Empire, you might have converted me.
Yeah, barley made it through to him.
Yep, barley made it. Really?
Yep.
I'm really enjoying this.
And this time,
Oh man.
I brought a redwood. This will be.
So the nose open after the first sip. The nose opens up a whole lot. So much more of that creaminess. The berries come through. The spiciness that I got on the nose is gone. It's replaced by this kind of slightly vanilla-esque attribute that I can only equate to possibly coming from the wood or that toast.
This is probably the best Redwood Empire I've ever drank.
Yeah, I wasn't too hype on Redwood Empire, but you know what? They might have changed my mind with this one. Of course, we hadn't had any of the cast strength offerings of their baseline products. Haven't had any of their bonded stuff that had released to rave reviews. This is really our first Redwood Empire review on the channel.
Yeah, that's the same thing. It's just chocolate, and then as soon as you swallow, the berry comes through. Mm-hmm. And it is a little drying,
But it's
not overbearingly dry.
So there's
Like
no,
California,
they wet right now.
right now.
Sopping.
Give it 6 months, they'll be praying for this wet.
So there's not much of a finish as far as like around in the chest area. No ethanol burn or anything like that.
Well, it is 96.
But my gosh, the flavors though, they stick with you. This is still going up here. I'm not getting
Strong
anything in the chest. There's none of that California stranglehold. This is really nice. So Redwood Empire, good on you.
How much did you pay for this bottle?
It was 109's MSRP 109. So
Expensive stuff.
it is,
All right.
but if you think about it though, 27 barrels, a lot of distribution with Redwood Empire. So you're not going to...
pretty limited.
Yeah. So you're not going to find one of these everywhere you go. So
everywhere you go.
So going to a letter grade for this one, surprisingly enough, for an American single malt, and knowing that I don't like malted products, I'm looking at like a B+ on this one.
I'm looking at like about the same, honestly.
About a B+?
About a B+.
The only thing I want more of is I want just a little bit of a hug, a little bit of a squeeze right down here.
You want a higher proof.
I want a little bit of a higher proof. Give me about 100 proof. But again, the people that made this, they tasted it. They said, hey, it works best right here. And I'm not going to argue with them because the flavors stick on the palate forever.
Could you imagine a bonded single malt whiskey?
You know what, Redwood Empire? If you're watching this, and you might be, you might not be, but if you are,
probably not. But on the off chance you are,
we would love to try more of your products. We don't get a lot of them here in Southern Indiana. Like I said, we got maybe 1 or 2 bottles of Grizzly Beast
baseline products, but
we have the core 3, but we don't have a lot of the other special releases. I was looking for the High Rye Bourbon, and this was the only one that was in the area. So. Yeah,
this is fantastic.
It is really, really good. So
for an off flavor weird whiskey,
I'm about it. I enjoy it.
This is pretty great.
So I want to thank you again for joining us. Go down below, hit that like and subscribe button, and become a watcher. Not property. Become a watcher. We thank you for all the support until we drink again. We want to remind you to share a pour with your friends and family because just like the movies,
memories don't make them sales.
They do not. Cheers.
Cheers.